Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Sri Banerjee, certified astrologer, and in this segment, I'm going to be going over the full moon, the new moon that is about to take place on March the 18th, 2026. So this will be taking place approximately 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So let's go ahead and get started here. So the ones that I like to start with is the new moon, and the new moon is kind of teetering on the way from Aquarius to from Pisces to Aries. So, by definition, on the day of the first day of spring, this will go into This will go into Aries. So as we can see, so Pisces, of course, is always kind of a creativity sign. There's a lot of kind of like a water sort of sign, the fish in the water, and so you're kind of swimming around trying to grapple and grasp for ideas. Um, that kind of follows suit. Let's take a look at Libra here. The ruler of Libra is Venus. So let's kind of um, disentangle some of this that's going on. So first of all, as you can see, um, there's in the fifth house, there's a crowd of planets in here. There's all of these planets lined up here: Mars, Mercury, Moon, Sun, all of them. So the fifth house is a house of creativity, house of fun, house of children, house of everything. And so, how everything that's creative. So if you're looking to start like a painting or a project or something, then this is the time to start. So in the sixth house, you've got Saturn and Venus, and so Saturn is kind of like kind of tapering down the force by Saturn. Saturn is tapering down the force of Venus. Sixth house is more like household chores, kind of like, so usually that's Virgo and Virgo and Mercury. So the sixth house is kind of like trying to um, counter what is in the fifth house. They're kind of like opposites. Um, so, in terms of the fourth house, a very important alignment where Pluto is aligning the fourth house, meaning transformation and understanding, and kind of understanding the country or yourself in the context of kind of transformation. So going from household of fun to chores. And so I think this reflects kind of globally our need to kind of understand the ability to kind of understand this from a domestic level, and then going into kind of organizing these things and understanding what is going on and to grapple with what it is that's happening. So, um, a lot of this is like the honeymoon period of the United States kind of ending, and then kind of a self realization of some of these wars that are going on overseas. And so, kind of understanding that in a more logical fashion is especially important. So I think I've gone over everything here. Libra is the ascendant. Mercury is in the fifth house. So even though Libra is kind of balanced, Mercury kind of helps understand that in a mental level. And of course, Mars is the catalyst. So Mars kind of activates the moon, the new moon, and Mercury. So this is all going on in the fifth house, so the house of fun, house of pleasure, and the house of children. And then the eighth house or sixth house is house of chores. I hope this has made some sense. Thank you for listening.